Okay, so today I got a phone call to do a well inspection. And these people just purchased this house in late February, early March, and they had a home inspection done. And home inspectors aren't the greatest with well inspections, so you usually should, and probably everybody should, have a well driller come check their well. So this is what's going on here. The steel casing deteriorated, and the reason that I believe this happened at this job is back in the 90s and early 2000s, all of us well drillers were getting our casing out of Japan and Korea most of the time. There wasn't much available made in the US at that particular time, and the casing was just junk. It has a lot of, almost looks like cast iron sometimes. But what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to dig around this whole casing here, get it down so I can cut the casing off where the casing should still be good below grade, and then I'm going to weld a new piece on and install a watertight well cap, sanitary cap. A lot of critters and stuff can be crawling in there. Alright, so I dug around the casing. You can see this thing was bad pretty much all around. You can see how much better the casing looks below. So I'm going to cut this off at that level and get ready to weld the new piece on. These grasses grew so much and so tight, they actually pushed the well cap loose, and then all this stuff kept falling down in the well. And then what also happened is a mouse fell down in the well, and the mouse is in the intake screen. Here's a piece of it too. It fell into that intake screen and actually gave a signal to the control that the well was dry, because it couldn't suck any water up through the intake screen, because a lot of the mouse was jammed in the intake screen along with this grass. So it's very important with a well to keep your well above grade. Don't plant stuff like this around it. And if you are going to plant stuff like this around it, the best idea is to put a sanitary well cap on, bug tight, where no bugs, grasses, nothing can get in it but air. So I cut the casing off. You can see how bad this was. If you own a well and your house was built in the, like I said, mid 90s, early 2000s, you should walk around your well casing and check it. If it's like that, it's fixable. So you can see how the rest of it looks really good. It was just the part that was close to the surface and could oxidize. So that's it. I'm going to put the new piece on, weld it up, and then put the new sanitary well cap on. Okay, so the casing's welded on, as you can see. Now I'm gonna install the sanitary well cap. And check this power. Power's off. Need a little bit of heat to get the conduit pipe on. We're gonna set the set screws. This here's the foam seal to help seal it up. Compression ring. Usually if this well was an artesian well, we would heat shrink these, but because it doesn't have water up this high, we'll just rewire nut them. We're gonna put a little well sanitizer in here since we were working on the well and that casing was open. These are chlorine pellets that are designed for wells. You can see they look like little peas. Let me show you the sanitary part of this cap besides what's going on here. So right there is a ball. I hope you can see it. There's a ball in there. So if water would fill this area up, which it won't because this is a really high area, that ball would float up and seal it off so no water can get in the well. Right now it's just letting air in to let the well breathe like they're supposed to. This cap is called a watertight sanitary cap. And that's it. The Cooker logo or stamp. So I'll snug these up with a ratchet a little bit, tighten it down, but that's about it. Now they don't have to worry about anything crawling in the well, water getting in the well, anything that can create bacteria coming in from above. So sanitary, watertight, bug tight well cap.